Don't let them kill your dream. Protect the vision that you see. Shine like a star you are. Shine like a star.
She hails from Lesotho, Dithabeng. Her vocal music career kicked off when she joined the Afro pop group Kaya in Bloemfontein. The group went on to win the Metro FM Best Newcomer Award in 2005. She then blew us away with her sultry, smooth, melodic, angelic voice on the international hit Falling with DJ Kent in 2011. She has since collaborated on various musical offerings and has released 3 albums. Today, she's a mother and she's just released her latest single from her upcoming 4th album. We are privileged and honored to have in studio today the gorgeous, the multi-talented, the humble Maleh.
Thank you so much for the introduction. I say,
So growing up, when you were busy there serenading the tell us about that.
Yeah, well, singing is also something, as you know, that just started very early for me. It's certainly the Lesotho. But you know, obviously, if you've ever been to Lesotho in terms of the landscape and the scenery, it's very serene. And so, for me, I always say when I want to write new music, I go back home because just that kind of atmosphere has always allowed me to hear and listen to the melodies a lot better. I felt.
So have you always known that you wanted to sing?
Definitely, I would say I noted from the age of 8 years old. Wow. Mariah Carey. Dream lover, come rescue me. And I remember I was with my cousin that day. She was like, "Oh, it's one of high and I think I took quick as to the way now. Yeah, and so I think from about as early as 8 years old, I had it in my mind that singing and the career of making music was the direction I would take.
Wow, and so one day you just decided, I'm just going to pack my bags, leave Lesotho, come to South Africa.
Yeah.
Is that how it happened?
Well, you know, I grew up in Lesotho, but I also studied in Bloemfontein, where I did high school, and I think around grade 11, just for my matric, I joined Afro and they were so, I was very young. They were so popular at that particular time, and 3 guys and 1 lady, and I would bunk school just to like make gigs and then get back in, and yeah, so that's just kind of how it started for me professionally.
Oh, and was it worth it?
Absolutely. I think being a part of Kaya really informed who I am today as a performer, especially because I always say I learned so much from them about what it is, all the elements on stage that really engages an audience. Wow. So it was an absolutely necessary time in terms of my own personal growth as an artist.
And how has your musical journey been thus far?
It's great highlights, hectic low moments as well, After I left the group, I ventured on my own as a solo act, which was exciting. I linked up with a couple of DJs, DJ Kunas at first. We did a song called Linda, and then that opened up doors to work with Kent, and that's when we did Falling. And I don't regret one moment of having made that decision to be a solo artist and to really pursue the music, because at a point I was working corporate.
Wow.
And I was in the office space and I was stuck in
like a job that you hate.
And I was like, oh, I want to get out of here, chase money.
I just want to sing, please, God.
So there came a point where I had to decide that I'm not going to engage in any kind of work except for music.
And what is the most difficult thing about being a female artist in the South African music industry?
Yeah, look, I think just in general, as women, obviously, within the workspace, whatever workspace it is, not just in the music, you always are kind of challenged. You know, I think for me especially, it's been trying to get across to people what my vision is for myself, and being able to, you know, allow my voice to be heard. And it's been a couple of years of that kind of struggle where you have people representing you, but are not necessarily true reflections of who you want to be and what you're representing. So I think at the stage that I'm at right now, I'm managing myself, which is very exciting, very difficult at the same time. But it feels so empowering in the sense that I am able to say yes and I'm able to say no without anybody having any influence over that, you know. So.
And have you ever wanted to and say, you know what, this is it, I'm packing my bags,
I have been in this industry for over 15 years, and I think there have been a couple of moments where it feels like it's too hard. You know, it's not an easy industry. It's not like everyone's journey is the same. You know, we're all looking for platforms for our music, and every other door seems to always have a challenge, you know, or someone. Sometimes it just feels like someone's in the way, or someone just wants to sabotage you, and you're like, And I tell you, just because of the fact that it's a calling truly, and it's what I believe to be my purpose in life, that's the only reason why I continue. And I forge on and I continue to write music, because the most exciting part is the response that you get from people who really are affected and appreciative of what you do. Yeah.
And speaking of purpose, what is purpose to you?
You know, that's an interesting one. First of all, I think particularly last year as well, I got to a place in my life where I was really challenged spiritually, and you know, there's a lot of attack on my life that made me recognize and understand that life outside of your maker and your creator, and not to say that I was living a life outside of my maker and creator, but I can definitely say I was not as connected. And as soon as you start to connect yourself to your God, and you start to understand who He is, and that ultimately we are here for Him to be glorified and for Him to be worshipped and praised, then something about your life and your purpose starts to make sense to you. You know, for me, I love the gift of music. I'm very appreciative that God gave or uses me as a vessel to kind of bring that particular gift out to people. But more and more I find myself thinking, I think I'm going to move into gospel very soon, actually, and I think that's ultimately going to be my ultimate purpose on this earth, in terms of the genre that I choose, ultimately.
But of course, because you are on stage performing all the time, I believe that you're living your purpose. Do you believe that you're
absolutely 100%. Every time I get on stage, every time I open my mouth to sing, I recognize that someone's spirit is lifted, someone is inspired, and there's nothing more important than living a life of positivity and bringing light into any space that you're in.
And speaking of inspiration, I mean, you inspire a lot of people, but what inspires you?
Oh gosh, that question there. It always catches me off guard. You know, recently my daughter's a really wonderful inspiration. She's 4 years old.
Wow.
And I think nobody really prepares you for parenthood, but I believe when you are given the opportunity to raise a child, something in you is, you know, kind of motivated to be a better person, and, you know, to do a better job than what you were doing previously, you know. And I think in a big way my daughter is my biggest inspiration in life right now. Yeah.
And when you are down or feeling down, where do you go to for strength to get back up again?
The word hallelujah. I found that, you know, I only started serving in the church that I attend last year, and being a part of the worship team has been an incredible experience for me, because every single time, any time that I've ever found myself stepping into the house of the Lord and getting into that duty of worshiping, you know, or leading in worship rather, that's just, I leave, you never encounter Jesus and leave.
You can't leave being the same.
Yeah, you never do. So for me, as I try to now include a lot of activities around Christian, so Christian-based activities. Yeah.
And what would you say to your younger self?
Ooh, yeah. Wow, that's such a good one. I would say to my younger self, trust yourself a lot more. Yeah, you know, trust your instinct, and you know, I think the Holy Spirit has always been a guide. I just never knew it, that it was the Holy Spirit. So trust that inner voice that says to you yes or no about anything, and have more fun along the way. So you know, I'm such a big
Take yourself too seriously.
So much. You know, it's been a nature of mine that more and more I'm learning to let go of. Yeah.
And what do people know about you besides the fact that you stress a lot?
Jo, like if you seriously, especially in spaces that I'm not used to.
Wow.
So like if I sleep out anywhere, I just never switch off the light.
Wow.
Like I'm gonna sleep with the lights on. Sorry Escom, sorry everybody, I know I'm irresponsible, but it is what it is.
And are you happy?
I am. You know what, I'm learning to be content. You're content. Content is good, you know, and I've come to a place where I've also come to understand that your happiness is rooted in God and in Christ, and not in man. That's what I've learned. So you can't place your being happy on someone else.
Yeah. And what would you say to somebody who is struggling to find their purpose or to find what they are supposed to be doing in life?
Thank God first. That's what I say, honestly. I think a lot of the times the reason you're lost is because truly you haven't been seeking the one who created you. Because when you seek the one who created you, then it makes more sense, everything else around. Or it will make it easier for you to hear and to understand what you're supposed to be doing.
I mean, he created you, so he knows exactly what
things start to really come together and get into place.
Thank you so much for your time. You are truly an inspiration. We're just going to go over to the last segment of our show. It's called 5 Facts.
Okay.
Favorite destination?
Mozambique.
Favorite verse?
Jeremiah 29 verse 11. For I know the plans I have for you. To prosper you.
And dead or alive, would you love to have dinner with?
Wow. Brenda Fassie. Brenda Fassie, because I think she just seemed like such a cool person to hang out with. So I think if that's the first person that comes to my mind, Brenda Fassie.
And what's your favorite color?
I love avocado green.
Nice. Favorite singer? Thank you so much for being us. I'm so inspired. I want your album. It's out. It's coming.
The album's dropping in January. It's on all the platforms. iTunes.
What's the name of the
Spotify. It's called Something New.
Something New. Oh, I thought the name of the album.
That is the name, but it probably most likely will become the name of the album. Now it's just the name.
Okay. We cannot wait. And before we go, I want you to look into that camera and say, no, actually, we don't want you to say, we want you to sing. To sing, be great. For if not you, then be great. If not you, then who?
Be great. For if not you, then who? Be great. For if not you, then who?
Come on now.
Be great. For if not you, then who? Be great. For if not you, then who?
Then who? Oh yeah. Then who? Be great. For if not you, then who? Oh my word. I was about to melt right there. Thank you so much for tuning in. It's been a pleasure. It's been an honor having the talented Maleh. I'm going to get a hold of her album. You should too. It's Malehloka, and you've been tuned in to Be Great with Malehloka. Remember, be great. For if not you, then who? God bless. Signing out.
protect the vision that you see.